Hello, Shadow. How are you doing? Twitch finally gave you the alert. Awesome. We'll be getting started in just a little while, everybody. We'll be getting started between the 4-minute mark and 5-minute mark on the stream timer down below. So get yourself strapped in. We'll be getting started in just a little while. Hello, Red Rose. Welcome to the stream. We'll be getting started very soon. And hello, Marina. Welcome. Long time no see indeed. Open up my drink real quick. I have myself a nice cold canned coffee because it, gives me the energy to relax, immerse myself, and think at the same time. So I guess I'll go ahead and do my little intro here, and then we will go ahead and get started. Also, Shadow, you know the drill. If there's any tech issues, please let me know. So hello, everyone. I am your host, OnyxTheGamingMachine, and welcome to a special Random Monday. And today, I decided to go full-on retro, and I'm going to do a full playthrough of Torin's Passage from Sierra Online Games of 1995. This is considered one of the best games I've ever played. It's one of my favorites. And also on speedrun.com, I still hold 4th place in 100% completion and 1st place in segmented runs. So in terms of this playthrough, like I said, this will be a 100% full-on playthrough where I will get a 999 full-on score. And I will play this at the pace that I always do. This will not be at a speedrun pace. This will not be at like a extremely slow pace. This will be the exact pace that I always play the game at. And I will also interact with chat throughout the whole thing. So, yeah. The way things go when it comes to my playthroughs is I always start off with the prologue. And I play through each level of the game. And I play the cutscenes and everything like that. And also there is a new community challenge up on the channel where I will be sooner or later playing a Pokemon Yellow randomizer that I created myself. And yeah, so sit back, get your favorite drinking beverage, get your favorite snacking item, and we will go ahead and get started with the game. And also keep in mind, if you have any questions or whatnot, or if you want to talk to me in chat, go right on ahead. And to the people watching this later on when this gets published on YouTube or as a VOD on Twitch, I hope you enjoy the show. So let's go ahead and get started. And pray there's no tech issues. So please enjoy the beauty that is 1995. And I'm going to try not to talk during the cutscenes. So, yeah. Lurk away, Rumble.
Torin! Now, where is he? Torin, when are you gonna grow up? You pick up those tools from town like I told you?
I thought I'd do that tomorrow.
No, I need 'em in the morning. You get into town right now.
Yes, sir.
Hurry home, Torin. Don't be late for dinner.
Okay, Mom. This isn't what I want in life. I should be a hero. Heroes don't run errands. Right, Boogle? Hey, Boogle. Boogle! Asleep again? Ah, Boogle. Is this all my life will ever be? Running errands to this little town? I just don't want to live my life without ever having lived my life.
Chapter 1, The Lands Above.
No! They never hurt anyone! What happened?
I saw it. I saw everything.
Who are you? What are you doing here?
I was just passing by when all that started. I was so scared I hid behind your barn.
Who could have done this?
It must have been one powerful sorcerer. Or sorceress.
Why? And who around here has such power?
No one I know. But once there was such a person. But no, Licentia's been gone for years.
Licentia? Who's Licentia?
Oh, I don't think it could possibly be her. She was banished to the lands below years ago.
The lands below? She must have been evil to be sent there.
Yes. And there's no way you could ever find her down there.
I know what I'll do. I'll find this Licentia and force her to release my parents.
I'm sure you will.
I'm sure you will.
Love this game. It never gets old to me. Alright, so first off, we're going to pick up these berries. Pick up the berries, Torin. There we go. Alright, next we're going to take ourselves back home to go pick up some items. Also, I hope everybody had a good weekend. I had a decent weekend, aside from the heat trying to kick my butt. But, yeah. You found some Katawa Sojo pictures online and made them into emotes and stickers. That is awesome, Marina. Gonna pick up the rope. Gonna pick up the axe.
I wish I had a cleaver for every time I've swung this.
Now we're gonna go inside.
Hey, Boogle, let's go.
Okay, next we're going to go over here. We're going to pick up this pouch.
I might need this empty pouch for something.
And now we're going to go over here and go try and get Inchy the Inchworm, which we're going to be needing for something. And of course, it's not going to be easy,
Come here, Inchy. We gotcha.
but I got him. I always make this game look easy. Alright. Now we're going to go ahead and head out. Go up there. Now, usually there is a dialogue that happens if you try to go out the door after Boogle's done with his full animations. With, like turning himself into a box and all that stuff. But if you do it like right at the right time, you can actually bypass the dialogue and you'll gain a few seconds. So yeah, it's a little trick that I've known for a couple years.
Now, which one is it? Oh, not again. Gotcha. Oops.
Oops.
Ooh, yuck. Hey.
Poor Angie.
Get that, will ya?
And now Boogle can turn himself into a worm. I love old Boogie. I love the Boogie. And plus, if you're a tier 1 sub, there actually is a couple Torin's Passage emotes that you can play around with. Also, if you're a follower too, there is one in particular you can play with too.
Could you two use a larger leaf, maybe?
Ooh, nice texture.
Nice structure.
Good size.
Professional markings.
Ain't big.
Why not?
Okay, it's a deal.
Yep, done deal.
You want a high five?
No, thanks. No.
Your loss. But that was nice of you.
Yeah, and you know what they say about nice guys?
Ah, Slim. Can't you tell he doesn't have a clue?
Yeah, I guess you're right. Okay, here's a clue for you. Slugs love scum.
Slugs? Scum?
Yeah, pond scum is good.
Nah, you can
You scum.
bog scum. Now that's the best.
Right, chat? You scum.
Now, definitely moat scum. That's what you want.
Oh yeah. Moat scum is choice.
Too bad you can't get it.
What do you mean, can't get it? I know where the moat is.
Yeah, you know where, but do you know what's?
Like, what's in that moat?
Oh, yeah. Croctopus. And lots of them.
Wouldn't lots of them be crock the pie?
Crack the pie, crack the pusses. Don't matter. You'll never get close enough to the water to get scum from the moat.
Wait a minute. Didn't you say you were going to the Moat Olympics?
Yeah, why?
Well, if I took you over there, would you help me get some moat scum?
Slim, what do you think?
Okay by me. Better than crawling.
Okay, big boy.
Let's go moatin'.
Here, hop on your leaf.
Everything's still good, Shadow? Just double checking. Alright, now we're going to go to the most beautiful place in this game, which is the Crystal City. Oh man, is it beautiful.
No matter how many times I see Crystal City, it's still impressive.
That 1995 drawing, my dudes. Oh my gosh, it's still freaking beautiful. Like, the color schemes are good, the mountains are nice. It's just so nice. I love it. Alright, let's put them into the Moat Olympics. Got ourselves some
Your
moat.
place, the site of the next Moat Olympics. I hope you win the gold medal.
Thanks, Torin. You're okay for such a dry person.
Yeah, thanks. And in return, I'll put in a good word for you with some of my croctopus friends.
Good word? I don't need good words. I need moat scum, and plenty of it.
Oh,
You do you?
And exactly
Where do you want it?
Why, right up here.
Hey, Croc, pass the boy some scum.
Yeah, I want you guys in chat to think about that for a minute. In this universe, there's an animal called the croctopus. And I kind of try to bring that into play, if that was actually a legit combined creature. For one, that would be scary as hell. Alright, let's get these caffeine-laced slugs.
Just leave this delicious Moat scum right here for a while.
Sounds like the basis of a bad sci-fi movie. Oh yeah, oh yeah. As opposed to an octopile. I mean, an octopile would probably, well, from what we've seen of the croctopus, it has a solid body and it has at least one tentacle. So, in terms of an octopile, it would have to be the complete polar opposite. Ooh, a sharktopus. Oh, man. I don't know why, but when I think of a sharktopus, I think of, like the body of an octopus, but it's blue, and it has a giant mouth. Like a giant, scary freaking mouth. I'm just like, you know, dead freaking crazy. Oh, dude, Sharknado was terrible. Now, if you want to watch a really good shark movie that doesn't take itself seriously but does at the same time, look up House Shark. Okay? It has a favorite independent actor of mine in it by the name of actor Michael Merchant, which he's actually going to be in a movie very soon called Johnny Z. And I can't wait to go see that. And he is a streamer. And he is a very close friend of mine. And I dig actor Michael Merchant. I have a lot of respect for that man. Alright. Let's take the dive. Whee! Alright, now we gotta swing to the branch. Oh, shit! I accidentally pressed the thing. That was stupid. I accidentally pressed the freaking rope. That was an accident there. Come on, grab the rope, Torin. Grab the rope. Grab the rope. Oh, come on. Come on, grab the rope. Come on, dude. This was turned out to be a very good run. Come on. There we go. Got it. Yeah, I accidentally clicked on the freaking rope itself and it made me die. It's actually been a couple years since I've made a mistake like that. That was really funny. But it's okay. It doesn't go toward my score at all. The only things that go toward your final score is using the hint thing right here, but I have it disabled because I don't need any hints whatsoever in this game.
Only when it's funny, huh? Only when it's funny, you.
So usually, of course, like a regular playthrough of this game, you would like talk to the NPCs and stuff like that and learn what they need to progress with your little quest that you're trying to do. But I did that a lot when I was a kid. And nothing against it. I play things at my own pace and I go by my own muscle memory. So, yeah. Okay, so grapes. Yep, we can go. So I just go by my own muscle memory. Plus, you know, it gives me a time to relax, immerse myself, and talk to chat, you know. That's mainly what I like to do there. Oh, here we go. I love this cutscene.
Hey, Boogle? Yeah, what's that? You rang? Huh? Who are you? Where'd you come from? What are you doing there? You trying to sneak by me? Oh, I wasn't asleep, no, sir. I heard you come through.
I wasn't trying to sneak by you. I'm Torin, and I really need to get to the lands below. Can you help me?
The lands below.
You wanna
I love this cutscene.
You can't stay up here. You go right back down where you came from. Yep, nobody from down there gets past me, and you won't neither.
Oh, no, you misunderstand. I'm not from the lands below. I want to go there. So you do know how to get there?
Go there? Why, no one goes there. That's no place for any self-respecting citizen. Why, them worlds is filled with nutsos, malcontents, psychos,
Politicians.
No, there's no way I'll let you go down there.
So you do know. Oh, please help me, sir. I must get to the lands below. May I come inside?
Nope, no way. Nobody gets inside this guardhouse except my replacement. Don't know where he is either. Was supposed to be here 10, maybe 12 years ago. Never been this late before. No, you gotta go. Get out of here and don't come back.
So you would think to yourself, like, oh, what am I going to do? He's not going to let me in. Well, this is an Owl Low game. So this is where you would just clearly knock on the door again and watch what happens.
Who goes there?
It's me. I'm your replacement.
What? You are? Finally, it's about...
And then this is where you learn
late. Where
he has Alzheimer's disease.
Heavy traffic.
He has a terrible memory.
Hurry up and get
So you use that to your advantage.
Okay.
Also, you would learn more about it if you actually talk to Herman. But this is me playing the game, so. And yes, the guard's name is Herman. I love this language Boogle here. Boogle Lantern.
So, get started.
Okay. Started what?
Don't they teach you young'uns anything at basic anymore?
Well, maybe, but I wasn't exactly at
I can see that.
You know?
I can see that. Tradition mean nothing no more. What's your generation coming to? Say, where's your provisions?
Provisions?
There's a few people I know that I would love to play this game.
Meal boy.
It would completely change their aspects on gaming if they play it.
Taking over the replacement guard almost.
And it's not even the longest Sierra Online game.
Oh, I knew that. Yeah.
But if you take your time, it's a decent playthrough.
Us. What is it you'd like exactly?
I'm trying to think what would exactly be the longest Sierra Online game.
No home for comforts out here.
I'd say it'd have to be either one of the later
I want.
Leisure Suit Larry games
Do you want for your
or Phantasmagoria.
Last meal? I ain't dead yet.
It would be one of those two.
Who are you? What are you
See?
doing in here? You my
Look.
replacement?
He has Alzheimer's disease.
Yes.
So you have to use that to benefit you in this situation here.
Prepares the departing guard's meal, so I'm gonna fix yours.
Dang right I know.
And also, an interesting fact for everybody, especially the new people in chat, the person that does the voice of Torin also, later on down the road, was given the iconic role of voicing G-Man from Half-Life.
Berry juice, huh?
And you would not ever expect that,
Here you are, Herman.
but he
I
does.
brought you some berries.
Great. Now squeeze 'em.
Now squeeze 'em. Squeeze my berries, Torin.
Where's the juice?
Squeeze my berries.
Over there, on the cabinet.
Oh yeah, very. Huh. Squeeze my berries, Torin. It's funny though, from like far away, the juicer looks like a roll of toilet paper. I love it. It's great. It's great. It's freaking great.
Here you go. Say, what kind of berries are those?
Why? Chuck berries, of course. And yes, in case you haven't noticed, Torin's Passage is a full-on fucking cliche game. Every fucking cliche you can think of is gonna be in this game. And you will learn as we go deeper into levels that I'm not fucking with you when I say that. And that's why I love this game.
Spaghetti and meatballs?
Ain't never heard of no such thing as that. Say, you sure you're from around here, boy? No. Sluggetti and Pete balls.
Sluggetti and Pete balls, chap.
Oh, okay. I'll fix it.
Sluggetti and Pete balls.
Slugs and Pete balls. What do you think?
I'll be sure to round up just enough for one meal.
Alright, we got the stuff for that. We're just going to shove it right up in his pie hole right here.
Here's your order, sir. Slugs and peat moss, just as you requested. But boy, did I have to go through a lot just to bring these to you.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I love this.
You probably just walked round that cliff to the deli.
What? You mean...
Just a little guardhouse humor, boy. Ain't no food within days of this place. Now get over there in that kitchen and rattle them pots and pans.
All right, but this is my first attempt at cooking such a delicacy.
Oh my god.
Well, at least it's quick to prepare.
Ugh.
Here you are, monsieur. Bon appetit.
Ugh. Ugh. Watch him eat it, man. Oh, man. The slugs were turned into noodles and the peat moss was turned into meatballs. God
Can we
dang.
get on with it?
Now the perfect conclusion to a near perfect meal.
Dessert.
And an iced latte.
Oh, I would
Dessert?
die for an iced latte right now. Oh my god.
Oh, stop the You can skip the latte.
Love iced
Bring me
lattes.
some dessert.
Actually, I think it was this game that got me into like what exactly an iced latte is.
There's only one thing that'd top sluggetti and peat balls.
Root.
I'm afraid to ask.
Root.
Yeah, let's make sure of something. If I prepare you a root, then will I be done?
Bingo. Right, boy.
Yep, good old root would be just fine.
And the thing is, we got a root. I'm gonna shove it in his pie hole right here.
Here you go. One large root. Want to help me fix it?
No, I'll just wait right here.
Somehow I guessed as much.
Say, nice. square
Also,
root,
Shadow,
too.
FYI, you know what's coming.
Okay, how about if I make it into a pie?
So just be ready.
Great. While that's in the oven baking, why don't you and I head back to the Vino Crest?
Indeed.
Ah, just smell that aroma. You know, there's nothing like coming home to
I love that
find
emote.
the square root pie.
I love that emote. Square root pie.
Say, we
Going out on that joke.
No, we're going out through the secret passage. Wait here while I get something. Pick a shard.
Alright, Shadow, choose. 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. Pick a shard, Shirter. You pick number 3. Now, to the people that are watching, when I ask about like which shard to choose, it's really just a ruse. It doesn't fucking matter which shard you choose. It's literally one whole pixel. It's a joke, but I do it just for kicks and giggles. But it's one of my favorite scenes in the first level.
But is this the way to the lands below?
Could be, but you don't care. All you gotta do is make sure nobody from down there
Gets up here. And he's gonna jet. Now we gotta go to the panel. Get my hands ready here. Alright. Put this in the third slot. Got it. That was a new time for me, I believe, which was pretty good.
I'd better get enough of this powder to last. If it does take me to the lands below, I'll need enough.
Now what I did there takes a little bit of skill. But let's go to level 2, shall we? Sorry, Boogle. Also, Shadow, if you can clip that, I'd appreciate that. That's, I believe, a new PB for that puzzle. But, cutscene time. Chapter 2, Escarpa.
Sir, they were both in there. And they're gone. And the child. Missing. The child must be found. Immediately.
The immortal Darth Hat Daddy. My big brother. Welcome on in, sir. How are you doing today? And Rumble, I know you're lurking, but is there any way you can shout out Darth Hat Daddy 13, please? I'd appreciate that, please. Alright, we got plate number 1. Well, tile. But I call them plates. Alright. So we got the first one. Thank you, sir. I know you're lurking, and I'm deeply sorry that I'm telling you to do something right now. You can continue your lurk now. Thank you very much for the shout out.
Oh, not again.
I know you had a long, long day. You had some tech issues, or you would have raided instead. Well, sir, you got your awesome shout out. You're in a place where you belong. And now you can sit back with a nice beverage, a nice snack with your wife beside you, and you can watch me play this 1995 game. Thank you for shouting out Mr. Rumble Roses. All good, sir.
We join the Bitternuts just as they hear a knock on their door.
Just a minute. Holly, can you get that? Oh, never mind. Do I have to do everything around here? Coming! Yo! You the giant economy-sized visitor. You know I'd ask you in, but I'm not sure there's enough air in here. Holly, take a look at this guy. This is what a real man looks like. Holly? Oh, honey, don't mind him.
I love how he's just like looking at the camera when she was saying that to him. I love that. Oh man.
So, you want to come in? Or maybe that should be, can you come
Oh
in?
dude, that would be a great animated emote.
Why, thank you.
Just Mr. Bitternut giving that fucking face. Oh dude.
Hey, Mom,
That actually would be a good emote. I just thought about that. I'm gonna have to make a mental note on that.
Hey, Mom, whoa!
Who's the big guy?
We don't know, honey. We're still waiting to find out.
Alright. So let's talk to Mrs. Bitternut.
My name is Torin, from the lands above.
I'm Mrs. Bitternut, and this is what's left of my husband, Mr. Bitternut. And that's Bobby, our son. So, what's that thing in your purse?
Why, that's my little buddy, Boogle.
Turned himself into a yo-yo.
He won't hurt
Now
you.
he's gonna walk over there.
Yeah?
Turn himself into a shovel.
In here. If he's smart, he'll stay off my furniture.
Alright. So let's talk to Mrs. Bitternut. Also reminding people in chat, there is a new Twitch community goal out right now. So if you want to put some of your channel points into it, you know, go right on ahead. Aside from that, enjoy the show.
I was wondering.
Selfish. That's all they are. Lived right across the chasm for years. Do we ever hear from them?
I'm sorry, what?
Oh, that King Rupert. He really fries my cornbread.
Cornbread.
Lives almost next door. Does he ever invite us over? No. Why? You think he was better than us or something?
I'm sure King Rupert means to be nice to you. Perhaps he's just busy.
Busy for 20 years? And that queen of his. Die? Yeah, she should.
You'll see why people don't like Queen Di in this game, if you're new here.
Too snooty for me, that's what, Torin. Why, she acts like they didn't have a daughter that was... Hey, have you met their daughter?
Oh yeah, their daughter. Yeah, this is gonna be interesting.
What about their daughter?
Her name's Lena, or something like that. You two should get together, Torin. You have so much in common.
Okay, Rumble. That's perfectly fine, man.
We do? Like what?
Oh, your looks, I suppose. Yeah, you two deserve each other.
How would you describe Lena?
Well, let's see. She has a nice personality. She's kind to her parents, I suppose. She's a good climber.
She's lots of fun.
She's lots of fun. She's a good dancer.
She's got a great
She's
personality.
got a great
Alright, now we gotta leave.
Hey, Boogle, let's go.
Be sure to join us next time when we hear Bobby Bitternut ask.
I know it'd be okay with your dad.
The Bitternuts is not filmed before a live audience.
In terms of clips, I think Shadow could probably see if he could pull it off. In terms of shoutouts, I think you could probably pull that off, Hatter, if we get anything interesting coming in. Oh no, Shadow's here. Yes. If Twitch lets me, it didn't let you the last time. Okay, that's fine, dude. Okay, I want to pick that up real quick.
Someone left his clothespin just hanging here.
Oh, I know. Now we're going to go up and go meet the king and queen.
Let's go.
But yeah, I think action is officially fixed, man. I'm actually really happy about that. Also, one extra shout out. Can I get a shout out for Coach and Tweet, please? And also a shout out for Rod's Caden. RODSKADEN. One whole word.
Well, what have we here? It's nice to see humility in somebody around here.
Good day, sir.
Yes, it is, isn't it? But then every day is a good day here in paradise.
RODSKADEN.
Maybe it's true, but we call it a skunk. But the real question is, what do we call you?
Oh, forgive me, sir.
And the other one was Coach and Tweet.
I am Rupert,
COACHANDTWEET.
How do you do, ma'am?
Alarmed, I'm sure.
Eh? What's that?
I said, charmed, I'm sure.
That's nice.
He deserves a shout out. I'm glad I met him recently.
I hope this isn't one of those buffets with an eat-all-you-take policy.
We're gonna need that food there. Gonna do that.
Your Majesty, I can see you are a lover of crystals.
Yes, that's the only kind he is.
You're good, man.
What did you say?
I said yes, and how kind he is.
Right, thank you, dear. But continue.
I humbly offer you this gift from the lands above. I think it will balance your set of crystal shards. May I?
Yes, of course.
There we go. I fixed it. Don't worry, I did it. The stream was having a little bit of a hiccup there because I was typing.
And as this one simple shard completes the
Yeah, to everyone in chat, go follow the two people that I shouted out there. Coach and Tweet are the only streamers that I know that I would watch a Madden stream from. I'm not much of a sports fan, but they're an awesome streaming tag team. And then Rod's Caden, awesome dude, man. I really do recommend people go give him a follow as well. He's a very nice guy. I've been learning stuff about him recently. And he recently beat the Legend of Zelda CDI games, which I played many years ago when I had a CDI as a kid. And they are some of the worst Legend of Zelda games ever made. And he was able to finish them all, so that's some bragging rights right there.
Yes, boy, do attend.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
Alright, now let's talk to them.
King Rupert, Queen Di, I am here seeking Licentia, an evil sorceress who may be in this area. Have you heard of her?
I haven't heard of any Licentia.
He hasn't heard of anything he can remember.
What's that, my queen?
I said, if you'd heard of it, you'd have a dismembered.
Yes, that's...
Oh, these two, man. Oh my god, these two.
Young man. Perhaps she's in some other world below us, but you are welcome to stay here as my guest for as long as you wish.
Alright.
Thank you, Your Majesty. Do you know how to get to the worlds below Escarpa?
It seems I recall a connection back when I was a young boy, but lately we've seen no one at all from the other world. I don't know why. I suppose we've just lost touch.
You can say that again.
Eh? I missed that die.
I say, that's a sin.
Well...
I think you guys can now see why people in Escarpa do not like Queen Di.
If you only knew.
I cannot stay long in Escarpa. I must find Licentia.
Yes, I understand. But in your travels, if you happen upon a young lady named Lena, would you give her a message?
Of course, but how will I know?
Thank you for your contribution, Shadow.
Lena is, very tall. Yes, nearly as tall as you.
Nearly as unsightly.
I had a feeling you'd do that emote sooner or later, Hatter.
You should call home nightly.
Oh. Is Lena from Escarpa?
Of course. She is my daughter.
Oh, really? A princess? Has she been gone long?
Only a few days, but parents worry nonetheless.
I understand. I know what it's like to miss a loved one.
Tonight of all nights, I just have to. Oh yeah.
Why don't you give this boy a piece of your jewelry? That way Lena will know he represents us.
Don't worry though, after the Digimon World 2 streams on Friday, I'll do a couple playthroughs more of Torin's Passage. Some more full playthroughs. Not just for the Twitch channel, but also for YouTube.
Here, Torin. Take this.
And then I want to try and do some more
It has
Wishbone.
a picture of Rupert and me on the inside.
I promise to keep it safe until I find her.
Alright. Now we're all automatically going to examine the locket. Gain those extra points. Alright. Now we're going to leave for right now. We will actually be back around here later. We got a few little things we got to do here. Going down the stairs. Alright. Down these stairs. Thank you all for your contributions to the Pokemon Yellow Special Twin Eevees Edition challenge. Thank you very much. Can't wait to do that challenge too. It's been a good while since I've played a Pokemon game. Alright, so first off, we're going to do this. Because there's a vulture down there we need to get rid of.
Try and catch this.
Hey, Viscera, look at that! Fresh dead meat, flying. Hey, let's go after it.
As always, I'm with you.
Can't you hurry up a little? It's getting away from us.
For goodness sake.
Viscera and Tripe. The two-headed vulture. Gotta love it.
What's that beside that little tree?
You will see very soon, Torin. For now, we gotta go in here. Where it looks very ominous looking.
I've got it. What a stench. I wonder what's inside there.
Like, oh, Torin can't fit inside the small hole, so we're going to have to send something smaller to go in. Let's go, Boogle.
Boogle, can you be a worm? Check back inside there. I bet it's a way out of this land.
If you only knew.
Yeah, I bet it's dark in there. What are we gonna do?
Boogle, turn into a lantern.
Boogle, turn into a lantern so we can see what's back there. Wow, Boogle, it looks brown and soft and smells terrible. We've just got to have some of that.
Now, first off, when you look at this, you already know what's going on. But also, if you kind of look at it from like a perspective, it makes absolutely no fucking sense whatsoever. But, Boogle, turn into a shovel.
Say, Boogle, would you mind being a shovel? I say, be a shovel.
Alright, now we're going to use the scroller here. And we're going to leave.
Okay, Boogle, turn back into a worm again and get out of there. But don't forget our sample.
Now, just to show you guys what this is, it's dragon poo. So I think you guys know what that was. Alright, so we're going to walk ourselves down the stairs here. We'll scroll down. And we're going to use the poo on the tree.
This should either make that tree grow or kill it completely.
Alright, now we're going to take the stairs going up. And we're going to run across.
Oh, I think we can make it, Boog.
Alright, now we're going to climb down.
Hang on, Boog. I hope this is worth it.
I love playing games like this. You know, games I grew up with. You know, games that I know everything about. To the point where I can just relax and show people an awesome game. And talk to people in chat when they want to talk. And, you know, just be completely immersed. You know, I like doing playthroughs like this. Because the memories I had with this game, some of them were pretty damn stressful because of trial and error. But as I got older, and I let the game sink in the many times that I played it and everything, I was just like, you know, this game was totally ahead of its time. Same with Wishbone and the Amazing Odyssey when I play that again.
Is that you? No, wait. I think it's coming from up ahead. Uh-oh, Boog.
Skunks ahead. Alright, so when it comes to the skunk twins, we got some clothespin. We're going to clothespin our nose.
I've got it. I'll just put this clothespin on my nose. Then I won't be able to smell the skunks.
Now we just got to fight through them. Which we got a carpet.
Hang on, Boogle. We're going in.
Presto changer. And don't worry, that will come in handy very soon. And yes, I'm talking about the carpet that is stained with, yeah. Now this guy, a lot of people would probably be in the same situation as the person we're about to meet here. I feel bad for Vider, and you'll understand why. I'll even let him talk. I won't even say anything. I'm just going to let it play out until we do the end of his thing.
Greetings, sir. Funny, he looks awake. Greetings, sir. I could have sworn he squirmed just a little then. Greetings, sir.
What? Who are you? And why are you here?
I'm Torin. Who are you?
That's what I'm trying to determine.
I mean, what's your name?
Name? Vida. Is this why you come here? To torment me with unimportant questions? Where are the real questions? The ones aching deep inside you. Who are you? What do you believe? What do you know?
Actually, I haven't really gotten to those questions yet. My question is more simple.
Simpler?
Huh? Whatever. I'm trying to find a sorceress named Licentia. Could you help me?
Forget her. I know the girl you should meet. Sweet girl. Good to her parents. Clever conversationalist. She has a nice personality.
I think not. See, I'm only here for a short stay. I need to find Licentia. Remember her? I asked you about her a few seconds ago.
Never heard of her.
Do you know how to get to the lands below?
Do you know how to help the area below?
What? I don't understand.
You'd understand if it was you sitting on this stone tile all day and all night. The parts below, the bottom line, the rear guard.
The pride zone.
Are you trying to say your seat is uncomfortable?
Uncomfortable, don't cut it. My seat's boiling. My buns are burning. Oi, I need relief.
I see.
No, you don't see, and you won't, because I'm not showing it to anybody. Now, just go away, and I'll continue to suffer in silence.
Somehow, I doubt that.
Oh, well, we got a nice little pillow cushion for his ass. Here you go, buddy.
Here's a thick, soft cushion I think you'll like.
Someone get him some preparation H. Preparation butt. Good job, Butt. Good job.
Yet breathable.
Oh, man.
Thank you very much, O tall, slender one. And in return, why don't you take this instrument of my torture? Just drop it over a cliff someplace if you don't want it, okay?
Oh, I would never do that.
You know, if you really think about it, I bet you that tile fucking smells terrible, dude. I don't even want to think about it, but you can't help but think about it. And by the way, I gotta show this here. I gotta show this. Booty. That booty. This crazy man's just booty. Alright. Let's leave the cave. Now we got one more thing to do over here. Now, remember the carpet that we have? Well, if you look very carefully, aside from the really interesting looking women, there's a tile right there. But if we try and go down there, well, we're going to get a game over. We got to run the people out of there. So let's do a little bit of purging. Speaking of fragrance, have a good whiff of this.
Yes.
Indeed. Okay, now, there's a ladder here. If you climb down the ladder, it is actually game over. It is a rickety ladder, and if you scroll down, it leads to death. You don't want to use that ladder. We're going to make Boogle into a yo-yo.
Now that the girls are gone, let's send you down there as a yo-yo, Boogle.
Indeed. Let's do the thing. Now, Boogle, grab that tile.
Boogle, grab that tile hanging there. Attaboy, Boog.
Boog doing it with style, too, man. That's hilarious. Alright, let's get you out of there, Boog.
Boogle, see where that doorway goes.
This never gets old. It never gets old, dude. I love it. Apparently Boogle did too.
Back in the bag, buddy.
Alright. Let's get out of here. Alright, let's cross. Okay. Now, we have a good amount of tiles. We're going to go down this tree and see what's down there. And you'll run into one of my favorite tracks in this game. Because I just really like it. And just like save music in a Resident Evil game, this is basically the music that gives you the tone, oh, okay, we're getting close to end level territory. So yeah, put that there. Let's see, this is going to go here, because I know where all this goes. Good one. Got that there. So I'll go here. Oh wait, wrong one. There we go. This will go here. So now we need 3 more tiles. We have 1 tile, but we need to get it cleaned. But it's very important that we go here first before doing the last 3 tiles. You'll see why in just a moment. Because see, yes, you can backtrack in this game, but if you do things in a particular pattern, there won't be nothing too extreme. But it'll definitely all come into play. So first off, we're going to get this clean. This lady here will actually clean that for us. Now this is where you can choose after this whether or not to go to the bitter nuts first or to the king. I like going to the bitter nuts first.
We now return you to the bitter nuts, already in progress.
Just a minute. Coming. Do I have to do everything around here?
Okay. Now, we're going to give the invitation to Mrs. Bitternut.
Mrs. B, I just came from King Rupert, and he asked me to give you this.
What is it?
An invitation to the royal ball.
Yeehaw, Harley! We're going to the ball. Ain't you excited? Oh, he's never been excited in his life. Torin, if there's anything we own that you need for your journey, why, just help yourself. It's yours.
You actually have something I want.
Mrs. B.
Of course, I'd love it if you'd take the mister over there.
You have a trivet that I need.
Hey, what are you doing? Put that down. That's my best trivet.
Oh, Mom, let him have it. You haven't cooked since I was born.
The kid's right. Go on, take it. But don't go taking anything else, you hear? And good luck on your quest, young man. Hey, any chance of you taking Junior along with you?
None whatsoever.
None whatsoever, I'm afraid. But, thanks for the trivet, Mrs. B.
Alright, so let's leave here.
In the bag, Bub. Be sure to join us next time when we hear Bobby Bitternut ask.
I don't know how that stain got there, Mom.
Oh, the game had a moment
The
there.
Bitternuts is not filmed.
Well, I had to do a little clip there. It was acting up for some reason. That was the game. That's okay. We're good. We're good. It's an old game. It's gonna happen. Alright. Now we're going to go see King Rupert. And now you're going to understand why we needed to go do the tiles first. Then come up this way. And I'll explain it in due time. Alright, so if you look at the floor here carefully, you'll see a tile here. It's one of the main tiles that you need. But the thing is if you were to click on the tile before putting the tiles in the altar that you found below, he would be like, it's part of my floor. You would have to have a very specific reason to take something of importance from me. Which makes perfect sense. And now you have a reason.
Your Majesty, I think this tile is part of something important.
You're right. It's part of my floor.
No, even more than that. You see, at the base of the opposite cliff, I found an unusual room containing a large formation that would hold this tile perfectly. I feel certain that the formation is something important. Perhaps it even holds access to the lands below.
Why then, of course you may take it.
Thank you, Your Highness.
Yep. Now we are done here. Now, let's go back to that altar room. Okay. Yeah, it's a very interesting game. I'll say that. Of course, if you play this your first time and things like that, of course, talk to the NPCs that are around. You'll get quite a good laugh out of some of their dialogue, and you'll learn what to do literally. But the way that I'm playing it, like I said, is by mental muscle memory. All right, let's go. Onward up the stairs. Alright, so let's put these tiles where they belong, shall we? That one just so happened to go in the right spot, right then and there. Okay, I'm going to put this one here. And last but not least, here. Presto, changeo.
Welcome, traveler. The sacred chamber that lies ahead contains an ancient phenocryst column. For centuries, travelers have journeyed throughout the planet of Strata by means of these columns. Connecting the world within worlds, phenocrysts are able to transmit far more than mere light. Through the use of aeroscape powder discovered by Tor I in the early Unity period, people now have instant mobility. So step inside and enjoy the latest in phenocryst travel.
Alright, guys. Shall we go to chapter 3? Which is honestly the one chapter I'm not a fan of, but it's also the shortest chapter, so yeah. Cutscene time. Chapter 3, Pergola.
Before I pass judgment, have you anything to say?
The child. Is he safe?
Far away, where he will come to no harm. Although we suspect your involvement in the murder of our beloved royal couple, we could not find enough evidence to convict you. But since you were clearly guilty of kidnapping the crown prince, you are hereby sentenced to spend the rest of your life in the lands below. I therefore order an ostracizing collar be fabricated for you and placed around your neck, never to be removed. And should you ever attempt to return to the lands above, the collar will tighten until it chokes you to death.
So to someone that is crucial about detail, you'll notice that there's just something not right ever since that one cutscene right there in for chapter 3. Weren't we there originally in chapter 1? But Herman said no one's been there for years. So what's going on? I mean, of course I already know what's going on, but this was like my mental intake on it when I was playing. But we're about to get a reference to Gulliver's Travels. In case you haven't heard of that movie or book, it's an interesting read and watch. But you'll see the reference if you've seen it already. And I'll explain a little bit on the way here. So I'm actually going to show the death scene here. But you're supposed to actually click on Torin. Because if you don't, well, you're dead.
After the Pergolans tie you securely to the ground, they bring by all their friends not harm them. Mainly because you're a skeleton.
Yeah, you have to click on Torin. So the game can progress more. They'll honestly think you're dead and they'll literally eat you. But there you go. I wanted to show that off because that's actually a Gulliver's Travels reference.
Stop that! Let me go! Get away! Shoot! Wait! Don't be afraid. Hold still. There.
On behalf of all Pergolins everywhere, I would like to thank you, Giant, for saving the life of Fairma.
Oh, that's all right. Oh, sorry. Okay.
You seem to be a kinder, gentler giant, not like some giants we know. I wonder if you could help us with a problem.
But of
I love this.
You need some logs moved, rocks realigned.
Villagers trampled.
Much worse. We recently captured another giant, but very different from you. This one will not cooperate at all.
What can I do?
Perhaps if you talked with it.
Well, okay. But are you sure I'll be safe?
Follow me.
Alright, so here's where things will start taking effect here. It's a woman. I wonder who this could be.
Oh no! No!
It's okay. I won't hurt you.
No! No!
It's all right. I'm not going to hurt you.
Huh. You're with them, aren't you? Get away from me.
But I want to free you.
Get away. You'll only hurt me more.
Give her the locket.
You're Lena, aren't you? I just came from your homeland. I met your mother and father.
You did? Escarpa?
Now, a similar thing would trigger here if you didn't give her the locket, but she would think you're lying to her. So now you have to give her the locket. Plus, you have to open the locket too, or she'll also think you're lying.
Oh, I miss them. Maybe you are from Escarpa, but you're so tall. Who are you anyway?
My name is Torin, but I'm not from Escarpa. I'm from the lands above.
Torin of the lands above. Do you promise not to harm me?
I swear.
At present, I can think of nothing worse.
All right then, quick, cut me loose.
Well,
I remember also as a kid, I really liked Lena's design. It's very nice.
I'll have to try to break each little thread.
My glasses here. I got a smudge on the side of my glasses.
Well, that's just it. I didn't bring a knife. Some hero I am. Well, hold still. Here goes.
Then I'll tell you a little secret. All this time, I've had a knife hidden in my boot, but they tied me up before I regained consciousness.
A boot knife. Oh yeah. Boot knife. Alright. Let's cut her loose.
Now, hold still. I wouldn't want to cut you.
Oh, thank you, Torin. That was horrible.
Here's your locket.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Boogle. Here.
Dang it, Boogie.
Help you up.
Oh, wait. Look at your arms. You're bleeding.
What? Oh, I'm okay. I dropped a long ways through the trees before I landed on this soft loam. I must have, caught some branches on the way down. It's nothing.
Nonsense. Come over here. I'm sure I heard a stream this way.
Everyone in Escarpa said we should meet, but I never dared dream we really would.
Everyone else was so short and hairy. I was
Short and hairy.
Duckling. Too tall, too thin, hair only on top. But with you, I feel, I don't know, somehow normal.
Oh, I think you're anything but normal.
Torin!
Jesus, Torin. Oh my god.
You're far above normal.
Yes, she is.
You're beautiful.
Yes, she is.
Wonderful.
Yep.
Perfect.
Indeed.
Oh, Torin. But my parents must be worried sick.
Well, yeah, they are. They really want you to return home. And my parents, they're still in danger.
I must go
Must
back.
go on.
You're right.
But will I see you again?
You must.
Excuse me, you two. Will you be staying for dinner? If so, I'd better send out several hunting parties.
We're gonna eat all your kind. I'm just joking.
We have to begin our search for a phenocryst.
Oh, no need. I know right where one is, but it's pretty far away.
What? I can't believe it. Does it work?
Well, it might. You see, it hasn't been used in some time.
Somehow I could have guessed that. Let's go, Lena.
Alright, here we go. Now, luckily, your boy knows how to do these puzzles. But to a regular mind, these next puzzles would be kind of a bit frustrating.
Please give him your attention.
But I'll make them look easy to people.
But what do I do?
Well, that's the problem. No one knows. The phenocryst hasn't been used in generations.
Let's see.
That when the Ostiaries were in harmony,
The Ostiaries.
even wearing these ancient sacred robes, they cannot find the way.
Hello, Mr. Merchant. Can I get a shout out for actor Michael Merchant, please? That is my favorite independent actor.
Step into the center.
He has a movie debuting very soon.
You, take his place.
So please go check out Johnny Z whenever you can. Yeah, man, lurk away, man, lurk away. Thank you for the shout out. Alright, so we got all that. Okay. Put you there. Let's see. Switch you two. Okay. Let me see. Oh, this one's going to be a little bit frustrating. Okay. They run an interesting little things here. Oh yeah, I am very excited to watch that movie, man. Alright, switch these two. Okay. Got all the reds in a row. Got all the greens in a row. Oh, I need to switch these two greens here. Okay. Let's see. Greens in a row. We need to get the blues in a row. So that might do it. Yep. There we go. That wasn't that bad of an RNG placing. Yeah, I hope that your virus cough goes away too, man. You've been in my prayers, so just keep trying to fight the battle. I know how bad it is. Okay, so women need to go on the left, men need to go on the right. Let's do that. Okay. Now, the way that this goes, you could do it regularly, where you basically have to be like, oh, you know, what sound does that one make, or what sound does that one make, or things like that. There's a much easier way you can do this, but it takes a little bit of time. You notice how this goes in a high and this one goes in a low in terms of the line placement. If you can copy the line placement exactly the way that it is on there, you won't really need to go through all the smaller details of stuff with this puzzle. Problem is, it takes you a little bit longer because, well, you'll see here in a little bit. It's literally all about trying to get them in that exact spot that you want them to go. Let's see. But yeah, you can kind of see why I'm not much of a fan of this puzzle. I'm just not. But it's honestly technically the only puzzle I'm not a fan of in this game. Which says something. Okay, so that is the wrong way. If we were doing the men, that would be exactly right. But we're not doing the men. We're doing the women. She needs to go up front. Well, she needs to go up front. Okay. Damn it. Such a terrible puzzle. Such a terrible puzzle. Okay, she's in the right spot. I need to switch the two in the front. Damn. So fucking frustrating. Like I've said though, like on numerous occasions when I've sped run the game, this was always the run killer for me. Because this puzzle is just one I just don't like. Okay. I need them to be switched. No, you're not. Go back. You go back. Why? Oh my god, I fucking hate that shit. Okay. They're switched. No, she needs to stay up front. Quit switching. Oh my god. Oh my god. Sooner or later, I'll get it. I just hate when it switches the ones in the front. It's so frustrating. So fucking frustrating. Just quit. Oh my god. That's so fucking frustrating. We're getting close. There we go. Got it. Got that one.
Ah, that's it. The pattern was 5 ascending notes leading to the second nested planet.
Mm-hmm.
So that phenocryst goes back to a scarpa.
Mm-hmm. Now we do the men, which is the complete polar opposite. High to low. Okay, so he's in the right spot. Oh god, why did I click him again? Go back, go back, go back, go back. Okay. No. Don't do that. And we got that one. See, for some reason, the women are always the hardest. But the men, they usually don't take me too long. And I don't know why that is. But there we go. That's technically the full third chapter.
I knew you could do it.
You did?
But now what?
Oh, this part I know. Stand over here. I'll throw enough of this powder for both of us, and off we'll go.
Yay.
Don't forget
No more
Torin.
Purtle.
I couldn't, Lena.
Be careful. This licentious sounds dangerous.
I will. Now, close your eyes.
They are closed.
Yeah, kiss that woman. Oh, yeah.
Save enough
Right.
powder for a trip to Escarpa.
I promise. I'll see you soon, Lena. Somehow.
Goodbye, Torin.
Sadly, there's not a sequel.
Goodbye, Boogle.
And that is one of the most frustrating things in my childhood. There was no sequel to this game, and it was so sad. But now it's time for Chapter 4. Chapter 4, Estina. Which I say is my favorite level of this game.
I always felt you were innocent. Kurtzwell needed a scapegoat. All these years away from your home, your family, your friends, you must be so bitter.
Perhaps. I've learned to use the darkness to get what I want.
I've heard you've become quite the powerful sorceress,
Oh,
but not quite powerful enough to overcome the magic of that collar.
not yet. But perhaps soon. And when I do, I promise revenge.
But what if you could return sooner?
What? Ha! The collar will not be denied.
I could release it for you.
Oh, peccant. You know its spell can only be broken by royalty. And no matter how much you scheme, you'll never be king as long as the boy lives.
Yes, but think, Licensure. Who sealed the collar?
Kurtzwell. That... Wait. Are you suggesting you could become Arch Authority?
Let's just say if you'll do a small favor for me, I'll do a large favor for you.
And just what would that small favor be?
Nothing much, just a little magic spell.
Alright, so now from that little cutscene, you can kind of start putting some minor things together, but you still need a little more context toward it. Alright, so let's check the cabinet. Ammonia. examine.
Ooh, smells like ammonia.
Indeed it is. They're cleaning wipes. Excuse me.
Welcome to Asthenia. Huh.
Alright. And you notice that we can click on it. Now you're about to see why this is one of my favorite levels in this game. Sorry, Boogle. So basically, we start off here. We need to get there. It's a long ass way, isn't it? So, we're going to go over here. I'm going to let you guys listen to what Torin says about this.
Wow, it's nice to see a military-industrial complex with a sense of humor. Of course, maybe that's why there's no one left around here.
Okay, so we are going to get 3 cannonballs. Yes, this thing shoots out cannonballs. For the first cannonball, I'll let you guys see how it goes. Before the other 2, I'm going to speed it up, though. Okay, put Torin right here.
Stone cannonballs? Man, these suckers are heavy.
Stone cannonballs, dude. Okay, speed it up. I'm going to get 3 stone cannonballs. Alright. Follow me. And then you'll notice there's something right here. We'll take a little glance at it real quick. For a long time, when I was a kid, I wondered what the hell this was trying to tell me. But then it was until I got older that I actually knew how to do it. And I was able to progress the game. Now, here's what we're going to do. This is a teeter-totter, also known as a seesaw. The object of what we just saw is basically based on this teeter-totter. We need to have enough cannonballs to equal our exact weight. And there's a way to know, actually, when you have enough cannonballs. Let's see, I need to get actually 1 more cannonball. Okay, so it's 4 cannonballs, not 3. It's 4. Okay. That was a little accident there. It's not a problem. It'll take that long. So I'm going to show you how I learned how many cannonballs it takes. Basically, when you're putting cannonballs in the teeter-totter, put cannonballs in it until one peeks its ugly head out of the top. Which just so happens to be the last cannonball. Now watch this. And something opened. Let's get off the teeter-totter. Now, we're going to take 1 cannonball with us, though. You'll see why. Alright, let's go. And look, something opened. And it is a trebuchet catapult. So we're going to crank this thing back. Now, here's the thing about the catapult here. I told you to bring 1 cannonball. If you don't bring a cannonball with you and you use the catapult, you'll be too light and you'll fall into the lava here. If you get 2 cannonballs and you activate the catapult with you in it, you'll go over it and you'll go into the lava over there. You basically have to be the exact weight to be able to go up over there. Now, of course, you can't reach the thing, so you actually have to cut it off. Presto, change it. Now, probably in school, a lot of you in chat probably had something like this. A basic maze that you have to get to a particular part. Now, for this, though, we need to take a nice little sidetrack here. Because there is an item at the end of part of this maze here. You know, we got to get to it. Basically, we got to get right here. Because you notice it's lighting up right there, but not anywhere else. It's because there's a hidden item right there that's glittering there for you. Thing is, though, is you kind of got to take your time a little bit because this is a really thin maze and you're completely surrounded by lava. So there's that. So you have to do some side steps here to get to there. But within no time at all, you'll get the item. And it's a wrench. Alright. Zone. Now, we gotta reach that little thing right here. Which that won't take us too long. Not too long at all. Okay. So while I do this, anybody in chat that wants to talk, you know, what do you have planned for this week? Me-wise, in a couple days from now, aside from therapy, going to be seeing my mother. We're going to be hanging out, doing something. I don't know what we're going to do, but we're going to do something. Also, in a couple days, I'll have to be an adult and do adult things. So there's that as well. Also going to try and see if I can get a couple commission projects out of the way that I've had planned. Depends on my money after my bills, of course. And that's really about it that I can think of. Shadow says, sleep, go to the store, hopefully get a job if I get info from the one I applied to. Where did you apply to, if you don't mind me asking? And yes, I do know that this week is con week. And I hope it goes well. I hope you let me know how it goes, man. Maybe take some nice photos. Because you know the saying, pictures are worth 1,000 words. Alright. Placer County as a custodian. I didn't know that you were into cleaning, Shadow. That's interesting. Alright, so there's this little contraption right here. Man, when I was a kid, I was like, what the freak is this thing? You know, like, I don't know what it is. But then I was like, moving my cursor around, and I saw that.
This looks like a valve, but I can't turn it with my bare hands.
And that's where I was like, oh, there's a wrench. So let's use the wrench and see what happens, right? What you gonna cosplay as? Awesome. I hope things are getting better between you guys. Because I won't get into detail because we are live on Twitch, but I hope things are getting a little more smooth between you guys. I hate seeing you stressed out, Hat. I really do. Alright, now we're going to do some more stuff here. Okay. So, this is a maze where you start right here, okay, and you scroll all the way through, and you've got to get right here. Now, to a regular person playing this game, you'd be like, oh my god, which way do I freaking go? What am I going to do, right? Your boy here knows completely how to get through this whole thing, so I'm going to show you how to do it. I got you, Hat. I got you. Play of the cost, being someone named Ross who thankfully doesn't eat peat moss. Oh, Rumble. Oh, my boy. But yeah, don't worry. I know how to get through all this. So you won't have to be like, oh no, Onyx doesn't know how to get through a part in the game. Now, let me tell you, when it's a game that I grew up with, or if it's a fucking Souls game or something like that, I know how to get through it. Once again, nothing against people that do use walkthroughs for certain games. You know, there's some games that it's best to use a walkthrough for. But it's just something about some of the games that I grew up playing as a kid where it completely stuck with me. Like, it just completely fried in my brain. And I'm like, if I get a certain part wrong in some kind of way, I'll just be like, oh, why did I do it that way? You know, but that's my autism talking to me. You know, that's something I'm still working on to this day, man. But, what about you, Rumble? What rumbling stuff are you going to be doing this week? And yes, this is your way of telling people that you stream, that you're a voice tuber, and say what projects you're going to be doing. And yes, let me tell you guys about Mr. Rumble Roses, even to the lurkers right now. Mr. Rumble Roses and me have been good friends for about 14 plus years. I lost count after the 14th year, but it's to the point where it's like plus years. We met on YouTube many years ago when YouTube was an actual nice place that you could go to and get really good quality content. And basically, we grew up with each other on the internet. But sadly, we've never met each other. One day, though, I hope it'll happen, though. I do pray it happens sooner or later. It's nice to say 14 plus, though. Hell yes, man. See, the fact that Rumble has been able to put up with my shit for 14 plus years is absolutely amazing. Because I'm going to tell you, I'm not exactly the most easy person to get along with, especially my development process from my early teenage years to now me at like 30 fucking 4. Still can't believe I'm 30 fucking 4 years old, man. How the hell am I still alive after the bullshit that's happened on this planet? Oh, I loved you too, sister. But yeah, you know, this is why I play games like Torin's Passage and Wishbone. You know, it's so I can interact with chat and show you guys that, you know, show you guys the games that made me have the title of Gaming Machine. Because, man, I'm going to tell you, I've come a long way. I have come a complete long way. It's just freaking crazy. Especially my whole freaking thing with streaming, because there's a little bit of background about me. You know, I started doing wrestling and gaming reviews on my original YouTube channel until I lost that a long time ago, and then I had to remake my channel into OnyxTheGamingMachine. And I started reposting my gaming reviews, and then the adpocalypse happened on YouTube, and I lost a lot of my viewers that used to come. And I'd say a little bit down the road when YouTube gaming became a thing, that's when I started streaming. And I streamed on YouTube for close to about 2 years. And then I did the full switch to Twitch when analytics were like going completely against. Now keep in mind, okay, this was around the time when you could make money, you know, doing gaming content on YouTube. And yeah, you know, I'll admit, around the beginning, I was like, you know, turning what I love and grew up with into money would be an amazing thing. But then down the road, I learned, and this was also with like my work stuff, when I actually had an actual job, that it's about environment more than really pay. And see, you know, now that I do Twitch and everything like that, you know, if I get subscribers, that's cool. You know, any money that I get goes back into the channel, and I give more people what they ask for in terms of stuff like that. But I usually stream for myself. I stream to give people an environment that they would like to be in, and I stream to make friends. So yeah. But anyways, to the game here. So this is a puzzle where you have to get all of these things down into the lava to activate the bridge that leads to the Phoenix chamber room. And I've shown on numerous occasions that I can even do this while drunk. This is a very interesting puzzle. I used to hate this puzzle, but now I absolutely love this puzzle. And Rumble, I will read your thing in chat in just a minute. I need to concentrate on this puzzle. So I'm going to do it from the left side this time. Usually I do it from the right, but I'm going to do it from the left this time. So yeah. Okay. Yeah, I got this. Okay. Yeah. 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 Problem is, though, is I am going to have to manually scroll down, though, to do these. Okay. But it automatically scrolls me up when I do the other stuff, so. Yeah. Give me just a second. I gotta do this puzzle here. Because there are a couple ways that you can do this puzzle, but I do it the way that I've always known how to do it. And I've memorized it so much that even drunk, I've been able to do this. Which is pretty damn amazing, if you ask me. Alright, and there we go. Ding. Alright. Now we can go into the Phoenix room. Well, since this is Monday, this is the start of my active week of streaming. Got plans for the likes of finishing my second playthrough of Duke Nukem 2. Yeah, I know about that, Rumble. Doing Doom-related stuff, Funky on Friday, getting some Triple Trouble on Sonic-filled Saturday, and diving into Cave to tell a story on Sunday. Okay. Fuck yeah, dude. Alright. Let's do this funky damn puzzle here. This puzzle's kinda funky. That funky man, funky. That funky man. Let's see. Even while drunk, this puzzle was absolutely crazy. I'm telling you. But it's not impossible. Got it. That is also my fastest time so far on this puzzle. Holy crap, dude. That is crazy. I'm on a roll right now, dude. Alright. Onward to Chapter 5, also known as the final chapter. Chapter 5, Tenebris.
He's about to reach Tenebris. I'm sure there's no way he'll ever find you, but I just thought you'd want to know.
You old fool. No complications, you said. Simple, you said. I should have known. All right. I'll take care of it. He won't find me or his parents. Now, what about the rest of our bargain?
In time, my dear, all in due time.
Dreep! I have someone I'd like you to find.
So now you can tell with that cutscene, something is special about Torin. And it's stressing Lycentia out. Boogle Nurse. Nightmare fuel time. Now you guys thought Deadpool was the first guy to ever break the fourth wall? No. Maybe in the comics.
Thanks, Boog. Hey, how did you do that? Back in the bag, buddy.
Alright, here we go. And to my current subscribers of the channel, you know what's coming. So if you're able to, get ready to do the emote if you can.
Oops. Can you get that? Thank you.
Uh-oh. The falling Torin emote, I love it.
Save us!
Love how Boogle gets this wrong. I love it. Safe.
Save us! I said save us, Boogle!
The constable!
All right, you'd better come with me. You're under arrest.
But, officer, what for?
Cruelty to plants. Just leave your friend here. If he's lucky, you'll be back in a few years.
Oh, Rumble. Jeep's a big ass boy.
All this way just to be arrested. Where's Mom and Dad? Will I ever find them? And Boogle, I hope he's okay. Boogle, is that you?
The Boog.
Boogle, no!
And I want you guys to listen carefully to what this judge is about to say.
Do you have anything to say before I pass judgment, young man?
Well, no, sir, not really. It's just that, well, I'm really sorry I landed in your plants. It was an accident. I only landed in that flower bed because I fell out of that air duct that I crawled through to escape from that storeroom that I materialized in from that phenocryst that I used to get here from Asthenia. I didn't, that is,
Phenocryst, you say?
Yes, sir.
I haven't heard of one of those being used in years. Where did you say you were from, son?
From the lands above, sir. See, this evil sorceress put my parents in a magic spell and kidnapped them, and this old guy saw it all, and he said her name was Licentia, and she's from down here, and that's where my parents are. So I set out to find her and save them, but nobody has ever heard of her, and well, I don't even know if she's down here or if this has all been some kind of, geez, do you think you could help me, sir?
Licentia, eh? There's no one on this planet by that name. But whether you're a visitor here or not, you need to learn 3 lessons about Tenebrous and me. First, plants are very scarce around.
By the way, thank you for the 3 Phenocryst shards /bits, Rumble.
Second, lawbreakers in my court are handled immediately and forcefully. And third, one more mistake and I'll toss you right off this planet into the null void. Now take him back where you found him. And young man, I don't ever want to see you here again.
Now, secretly, I think there's a theory to that one scene right there. Keep in mind, the judge said that he hasn't heard of anyone named Licentia on this planet by that name. Okay. And next, he says, if you break any rules, you'll be thrown off this planet into the null void. Now, this could also be the game being like, okay, I know what I have to do now. But at the same time, it's just very odd that the judge would word it like that. Let's get ready for this punny tree.
This tree's trunk is covered with some very sticky stuff. can speak. Although, I don't know why I'm surprised.
Of course I can, but what good does it do me? No one listens.
You sound discouraged.
Not so much discouraged, but sometimes I do get a little sentimental.
Oh, I think all of us do sometimes.
Yes, but when you're as well rooted as I, somehow old memories just stick to you.
I see. Well, not to go out on a limb, but why not branch out into new activities?
Well, you know, I can't just leave, Bud. I'm stuck here with a trunkload of memories. What brings you here? Just looking for someone to bark at?
I'm searching for my parents. I think they were captured by Licentia, a sorceress I was told came from around here. Could you help me? Have you heard of her?
You lost your parents? Oh, me too! I was transplanted at birth. You know, my dad was cut down in his prime of life by a guy chasing a wolf. And Mom, she fell in the forest and nobody heard it.
All right, he cried some sap. We need that for the dauber plant.
Excuse me, do you mind if I borrow a little of this sap?
No, not at all. Go ahead. Use me. Everyone does. I just hope that somehow, someday, someone, somewhere will find some way to make something out of us trees. And then they can cut us all down. What if someone invents telephone poles?
All right. Let's go. Now we're going to talk to this sunflower here.
Excuse me?
Yes? Oh, it's you.
Could you help me?
Help you? I doubt it. After what you and your safe-like buddy did to my friends over there. Oh.
But
Man, look at a mouth on this flower.
I didn't know plants could.
Jeez.
In fact, I didn't know plants could talk.
And I'm not talking about what she's saying. Dude, look at that mouth, man.
Sure,
I'm being crazy.
Special.
Well, yes, what is it you need, young man?
I've searched this entire planet looking for an evil sorceress named Licentia.
Vegetable or mineral?
Animal, vegetable, or mineral?
Huh? Oh, animal, I suppose.
Doesn't matter, never heard of her. But that doesn't mean she doesn't live around here. I don't get out much. Roots, you know.
Is there anyone here in Tenebris that could help me?
Well, let's see. You know, there is that strange duck who's always recording odd crysts.
Oh, a duck? What's his name? Where could I find him?
No, he's not a real duck. Don't remember his name. Don't know that I ever heard it. But he might be down at the amphitheater. He hangs out there recording talent.
Thank you so much. Now, which way is the amphitheater?
Oh, you can't get there from here.
But this theater, which way is it?
It's over the slippery slope. You'll never make it. Without a little help, that is.
Help? Oh, could you? I'd be eternally grateful.
No, you won't. That's
Just a cliche. Yep.
we could work out a deal.
Anything. Just name it.
See my friends down there? Those pesky chameleon silkworms wreaking havoc on their leaves.
Now who's the cliche?
What? Oh, anyway, if you can stop the silkworms, I'll convince the grass to help you cross the slippery slope.
So, it's silkworms I seek?
Yes, Mr.
I had to crack my knuckles there.
Worms, and I'll help you get where you're going.
Alright. This is why we got that dauber plant with sap on it. Because these guys are freaking fast. They're not as slow as Inchy the inchworm. So now we watch. Here we go.
Gotcha.
Now we talk to the sunflower.
I did it. The silkworms are no longer a problem. But aren't they kind of funny colored?
Oh, those little buggers produce silk of any hue. Just place them on a color, and they'll make a copy of it for you.
Oh.
And in silk yet. But don't waste them. And please, don't drop them around here, okay?
Okay, Miss Lady. Alright. Now we'll talk to the slippery slope.
Now that I've rescued your friends, will you help me cross?
Alright, time to concentrate. New personal best. Man, I'm getting some good PBs in this run. Oh my gosh. Jeez. That's actually my fastest time I've ever done. Wow, dude. That is insane. I'm getting some good RNG today, man. It's pretty good. All right. And if anybody wants to clip that, they can.
I'm out of here. If anyone needs me,
Feel proud of that run there. Okay. Got a hat. Got a cane. Okay, we're going to walk over here. I'm going to pick up this. Use the worms on it. Made sure. We're going to get that there. Alright. Now we're going to talk to this dude here.
Excuse me. I'm looking for someone, and no one's been able to help me. I was just wondering.
Shh. I'm recording.
Archivist.
I'm sorry. Is this better?
I love his name.
Not really. Let me hit pause here. There. Now, what was it you were saying?
Okay.
I'm Torin, and I'm seeking. No use to whisper now, young man.
Oh, well, anyway, I'm Torin, and I'm trying to locate an evil sorceress named Licentia.
Licentia, eh? Oh, sure. I know her.
You do? Oh, I've asked darn near everybody on this planet, and you're the only one.
I'm probably one of the few who does know her. My hobby is recording rare voices, and hers is one of the rarest.
Then you know where I could find her?
Oh, you wouldn't want to. When I met her, I found her quite rude.
Rude? She's more than rude. She's unscrupulous, ruthless, unconscionable, immoral, unethical, unprincipled. She's...
Whoa, calm down. It doesn't matter. You can't get to her anyway.
What do you mean, can't get to her? You don't know how far I've come already. Why, I've survived capture in the jungle, vicious vultures, stinking skunks, lava, snails, slugs, you name it. Of course I'll get to her.
Very impressive. What is that accent? You see, young man, Licensure was expelled from our world many years ago. Tossed into the null void she was, and never heard from again.
The null void? I've got to go after her.
That will be a problem. The void is so dangerous. All the entrances to it were sealed long ago.
You said you record voices. Have you recorded hers?
Why, yes, I have. It's one of my rarest treasures.
I'd love to have it.
Oh, no. To someone like me, there's nothing more valuable than a rare voice.
Oh, really? What if you had a voice rarer than Licentia's?
What? Why, I don't think that's possible.
Oh, yeah? Do you have any recordings from the lands above?
Of course not. The last time those savages visited us, this Oddcrest technology was not even developed.
I am one of those savages.
What? You? Is it possible? That accent, it's subtle, but I thought I detected something unusual in your voice.
What do you say? Trade a recording of Licentia for a recording of a voice you may never hear again?
Well, a deal.
Okay. What do you want me to say?
Anything. Let me set up a clean crystal here. There. Ready when you are.
Test. Is this on? Hello? My name is Torin, from the Farman Valley, near Crystal City, in the lands above. I've traveled through Escarpa, Pergola, and Esthenia to get to Tenebris for only one reason: to find the evil sorceress Licentia, force her to free my parents and my friend Boogle, and in the process teach her a lesson.
That's enough. It's only a 10 meg crystal. Great. Now, let me find that Oddcrest with her voice. And here, I'll even throw in this old Crest Corder so you can play it back.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome, and good luck finding Licentia. Now, if you'll
All right.
me, I have work to do.
Work to do. Okay. So, I'm going to do things a little bit differently. We're going to talk to Zippy here.
Excuse me, are you a magician?
Who? Where? Oh, me. Yes. Actually, I am a magician. Well, no. I'm not just any magician. As of yesterday morning, I'm Zippy the Magnificent. And who are you?
I'm Torin, of the lands above.
Well, Torin, would you like to see a trick?
Well, actually, I was going to ask you some questions.
Splendid. All right, here. Take this deck of cards. Cut it anywhere. Memorize the card. Got it? Good. Now hold the deck tightly between your two hands. Tighter. Don't let go. Remember your card?
Yes.
Now, if I could make your card appear from my sleeve, in spite of the fact that you're still holding that self-same card in your very own hands, would you be impressed?
Yeah, I guess.
Well, all I have to do is say the magic words, Ally McGraw, and presto. Here's your card.
That's not my card. That's a bouquet of flowers.
Oops. I knew that. Here, watch me make that disappear. All right, now let's see. Where was I? Oh, yes. If I could make your card appear from my sleeve, in spite of the fact that you're holding hands with that very same card,
Would you be impressed?
Yeah, I guess.
And here it is, right here.
No, that's not my card either.
Well, what did you have? A heart?
No, that's not even a card. That's a bird.
Oh, so it is. Get out of here. Oh, do I need a better act? Okay, is this your card?
No, that's a book.
Well, I don't know where your card is. Maybe it's still there in your hands.
You know, at this point, I don't really care.
All right, then. Give me back my cards. You can keep your lousy 2 of diamonds.
Hey, that's right. That was my card.
Well, it's too late now to sweet-talk me. If only I had one good trick.
Alright, so we have to get Zippy a better trick. So first off, I want to give him that.
Zippy, I thought you might want this silk kerchief. It's an exact replica of the one shown on the poster.
Why, thank you, Torin. A magician can never have too many silks.
I'll bet. So, how many silks do you have?
1.
Counting this one?
Sure.
1.
Alright. Next, we're going to put this in here. We'll play around with that later on when it's needed. We're going to take a nice little stroll. Oh. That is the theme song for Phantasmagoria. Wow. Lucky. Alright, let's talk to her.
Excuse me.
Just wait your turn. I'll call you when I'm ready for you. You can warm up anywhere, but just do it quietly. I've got people on stage already.
Warm up? Did you say warm up? It's not really that cold in here.
Oh, God.
I'm laughing. What's your name?
Torin, but I don't have an act.
Neither do the rest of these clowns.
I'm looking for Licentia the Sorceress. Have you heard of her?
Nah, but she might be scheduled later. I got Zippy the Blind Magician coming up soon. Would he do?
Pardon me, ma'am.
Look, I don't care about your problems. I don't care if you got stage fright. I don't care if you need makeup. I'm real busy. I got your name right here on my list. Torin, Special Sauce. I'll summon you when it's time to go on.
Special sauce?
God, sauce. Alright, now we're going to talk to the carpenter. I actually kind of dig the carpenter. Come on, Torin. There you go.
Excuse me.
Yeah?
I'm looking for a sorceress.
I ain't her.
He sounds like Bruce Willis.
I'm sorry to bother you, but do you know Licentia?
No, you didn't.
Huh?
You didn't send me. The Union Hall sent me.
No. Licentia. She's a sorceress from around here, I think.
I never heard of her. Who are you? You that new musical saw play everybody's been raving about?
Musical saw? You can use a saw to make music?
Well, sometimes they make this one here sing a little.
Have you seen this saw player?
Nah, the only saw I saw is this saw I saw with. I think we all saw that one coming. I love that line.
Hold still. It's tough enough aiming between the two of you.
Poor Bags.
Oops. Quit? Who said that?
I can't take this anymore. There's gotta be a better gig than this. I'm out of here.
Why, you ungrateful. You can't quit. You're fired. And I quit. I should have never fired his 15 sisters.
Jeez. We're gonna need that. I activate this animation here. Okay. Just put Bags in the hat.
Hey, Bags, take a look at this.
Say, nice twigs.
Yeah, and look inside.
Whoa, whoa. Is that real silk?
I think so. It feels real to me.
You mind if I try it on?
No, not at all.
Oh, I love it, I love it. Oh, it's me. Oh, it's definitely me. What do you think?
Huh? Oh, yes. It's you. It's very you.
Oh, look. It's got a secret compartment, too. Ooh.
It seems complete.
Room enough for a pool. Practice my breaststroke. I'll take it.
Now, wait a minute. We don't know if Zippy the Magnificent will accept you or not.
Accept me? Are you kidding? He's been wanting me to join him for years. But you should have seen the dump he offered me. He never had digs like these. Oh, yeah, he'll take me all right. He'd be a fool not to. See, I know the bees. Just wait. Wait till I tell the missus.
You see if the... Yep, he's gone. Take this off. Do that. Now we're going to go talk to Zippy.
I made you a wand, Zippy.
Welcome back, sir.
I don't really need a wand, Torin. I have no trick that needs one.
Oh, that's right. I gotta kill Zippy first.
You'll never guess what I got for you, Zippy.
You're good, man.
You're right. Put it down so I can feel it.
It's a real top hat with a rabbit inside. You know, like in a real magic trick.
Let me see. Yes, but who's this?
It's me, Zippy. Beans Bunny. You remember me, don't you?
Yes. I thought you said you'd never work for me.
Well, that was before you offered me this fine silk-like top hat to live in. Man, what a hat like this. Even you should be able to do magic.
Hey, are you going to start this relationship off on a sour note?
Awesome, dude. That's awesome.
I'll do the tricks.
What kind of donation was it?
For magicians.
Grab your wand and let's practice.
That is a problem. I seem to have lost my magic wand.
Oh, no problem. Ask this Torin guy here to find it. What did it look like? Oops. Sorry.
Okay, wand.
Here you go, Zippy. I found your wand.
Oh, thank you, Torin.
I asked what the donation was.
My wand? What are you trying to pull here?
Nothing. I thought you needed a wand.
I do. But remember, I'm blind, not stupid.
Well, what's the difference? Wand schmand. Are you a magician or aren't you?
You're right. Thank you, Torin. This will do just fine.
So what are you waiting for? Pull a fancy colored silk over me and let's get rolling.
All right, I will. Thanks to you, Torin. You know, you've been so nice to me. Would you like this book of magic spells?
I would love that book of magic spells.
You find in these parts. Besides, I don't read that much anymore.
All right.
Thanks, Zippy, and good luck with your act.
I want to show this real quick. Dreep. All right, so now we need to do a full walkthrough here, and you'll see what happens when we do. There we go. There's the resin that we need. walk over here. And stop. Put the resin on the bow. Use bow on the saw. And there we go.
Mr. Torin. 1 minute, Mr. Torin. Mr. Torin. On stage in 1 minute, Mr. Torin.
Awesome, awesome. Yeah, that's going to be very useful for you, man. Alright, here we go.
And now, a medley of my favorite songs from the lands above. Where the peacock swoons in the light of 3 full
Sorry, that was my headset.
and those crystal mountains summon my heart home. Yes, the lands above are the place I'll always love, no matter through how many worlds I roam.
That's it. Now come with me.
But officer, why, you have tears in your eyes. Are you from the lands above too?
No, I'm a musician. Now come with me. You're under arrest.
What for?
Impersonating a singer.
Torin of the lands above, since you violated the probationary period I granted you, I have no choice but to sentence you to immediate ostracization from the world of Tenebris, into the null void with him.
Not the null void.
Exactly where I want to go. There we are, boy. Now you stand over there.
Hey!
Good riddance, plant crusher.
All right.
How can I just float in midair like this? Oh, I get it. In the very center of the planet, gravity pulls equally from all directions. But how can I move? There's nothing to grab onto.
Gotcha. Alright, first we're going to do this. So let's see. Oh. Put that there. Close. Got it.
Come here. Come here.
Let's go.
Come here. Come here. Come here.
Ah, damn. Okay.
Come here.
That's what I wanted to do.
Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here.
We're getting close.
Come here. Come here. Come here.
Alright, here we go. We gotta hide underneath the porch here.
Come here. Come here.
Yeah, there goes Dreep. Okay.
Come here. What the?
Now, because this isn't a serious full playthrough here, we're gonna do the special death animation. Because I just like to do it. You'll see why to the people that are just lurking. You'll see why I want to do it.
Congratulations, you did it. That's nice to see someone else has an Aldo sense of humor.
Yep.
That's why you get to hear this, my very own personal Easter egg, instead of the boring, plain old death message you see before you there on the screen. Anybody who comes all the way through this game asking everybody you meet about this evil sorceress named Licentia, and then finally finds her, and then tricks Dreep into following a recording of her voice, and then doesn't use the Book of Magic on her, but instead plays the bagpipes, deserves much more than just another boring old death message.
Yep.
So here's my personal thank you for playing the game. And now, enjoy the ending. But whatever you do, don't tell anybody how you got this message. Instead, just taunt them with, "Why, I got a personal message from Aldo at the end. Didn't you?"
We'll keep this secret between us, chat, okay? And alright, we'll go with you to the store, Hatter.
What? You dare enter my home and attempt your little magic spells on me? Foolish boy. I have more power in my little finger than you'll ever possess. The collar. Torin. Of course. Who else could remove the collar?
And now everything's gonna come into play.
How do you know my name? I was your nanny. Nanny? I saved your life the night your parents were murdered.
Murdered? No! How could you? I thought you had them in a magic spell.
No, Torin. The Farmans are safe. But they're not your real parents. Your real parents were the king and queen of the lands above.
Mm-hmm.
What? But then I'm...
That's right. You're the next king.
No, that's wrong. I'm the next king. You should have died in your cradle that night, little nephew. After searching for you all these years, you won't escape me now. I killed your parents. And now I'll kill you. One step closer, boy, and I'll finish her.
No, don't!
Game. And that is a 100% completion run. Max score 999.
Licentia! Licentia, are you okay?
That was close. I thought he had you there for a second. Hey, Licentia.
Whew. That was fun.
The lava.
Oh, Torin. That's not lava. That's Dreep's supper dish.
What about my parents and Boogle?
Of course. Torin, I think it's time.
Also, Shadow, if you're still there, can you tell me if there's anybody we're both following that we can give a raid to, please? Thank you. Excuse me.
Where's my tools? From town, remember?
Son, who's this lady? And is she gonna stay for dinner?
Mom, Dad. Oh, it's great to be home again. Oh.
Felt good to play this again. And we did it! Oh yeah, man. Okay, Knickknacks is up. Is there anybody else that's up as well? And yes, we are about to raid. Yes. You see all of my options. Oh, sorry, I had to pop my arms there. Oh. Thank you so much for the raid messages, Darth Hat Daddy. Thank you very much, sir. Okay, so let me do that real quick. Okay. So if you are a subscriber to the channel of any kind, do a copy paste of the raid 1 message. If you are not a subscriber to anyone, to the channel in any way, do a copy paste of the raid 2 message. Yeah, we're going to give Knickknacks a raid. Yeah. But man, though, that was a good run. That was a really good run. I'd say if I did better at the pergola, it probably would have been close to a perfect run, to be completely honest. But yeah, this one's got to be at least in my top 5. Maybe I'd say, I always put no commentary at number 1 because I just like no commentary stuff. My segmented run would probably have to be my number 2. So I would have to put this one at number 3 because I don't know. I think it'll probably have at least a number 2 or number 3 slot. Because this was a really, really good run. This was a very, very good run. But yeah, let me talk about my schedule and then we'll get the raid situated. So, my next stream will be on Wednesday, which will be Soulsborne Wednesday. I actually decided to remake Mr. Kitty. So we're going to be doing a remake of the Help Mr. Kitty game. And we're going to have Shadow with us and everything. And we're going to mostly do a lot of boss defeating. And have Shadow also walk us through parts of the game. Maybe even we'll be able to help him out with stuff in the game too. As well. So we're going to be doing that on Wednesday. And I'll talk more about what was changed with Mr. Kitty on Wednesday. And then on Friday will be Retro Friday, where we will continue more Digimon World 2. So yeah, I hope you guys really enjoyed this playthrough. It's got to be in my top 5 best playthroughs I've done of this game. Just in my life, and also streamed on Twitch. It was really, really good. Yeah. I'd say if I did a couple things faster, this probably would have been worthy of the speedrun.com thing. But it's all good, though. It's all good. Yeah, we're going to go do a raid and everything. Get your raid messages ready. Like I said, if you are a subscriber to the channel of any kind, do a copy-paste of the raid 1 message. If you are not a subscriber to the channel, do a copy-paste of the raid 2 message. We are going to raid Knickknacks. So yeah, let me get this situated here. Okay, we got that. All right. So, like I said, I will see you guys on Wednesday for Soulsborne Wednesday, 1 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're going to do a remake of the streams for Mr. Kitty. We will have Shadow Seed 5 with us as well during that. So, yeah, big shout out to my mods and everything. Also to the lurkers. Thank you very much for coming on by. I really appreciate it. As always, everyone, thank you so much for watching. I am your friendly neighborhood game machine. And this was Torin's Passage, 1995 from Sierra Games. And until I see everyone on the next video or live stream, peace out. Happy gaming, my friends. And please stay safe out there.